go to the middle, read like 2 or 3 pages to see if you like the book, and then just if you decide you don't like it, or do you start it and see if you like it and then try to
Have
finish
you
it?
ever watched a trailer and said, "No, I'm not going to watch that"?
No. No, I have not.
The Emoji Movie.
I said it looked dumb.
There. So I'm allowed to make the same statements about Adam
But I'm
Sandler
still probably
movies.
gonna end up watching the Emoji Movie.
Oh, okay, fine. All right, I'll end up watching one Adam Sandler movie.
No, you need to watch all of them when he was in his prime.
That's it.
No, I'm talking Big Daddy. Let's see. Ooh, I even forgot Waterboy. Big Daddy. Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, and 50 First Dates. Those were like four of his best ones. Throw a quick question out to everyone. What is your favorite Adam Sandler movie? Because I know he's kind of gotten more kid friendly and like Grown Ups, which was really funny. And Pixels and The Cobbler. But then you've got his stuff like his stuff when he was younger, which is a lot more vulgar. You got Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, which were also really funny. You know what would not be funny?
What?
Chevy Chase in American Beauty. He just looks like a creepy dude.
I absolutely yeah. So here's my thing. Like, American Beauty is a very disturbing film. Like
It's a very disturbing film.
Yeah, like when you think about like okay, it's this older man having a midlife crisis, lusting for like a high school teen. Like it's,
Yes. He's not like lusting. He was lusting.
Was lusting. You're right. But at the same time, it's so good. Like if you haven't like, I was blown away.
It's a super good movie, and I think I saw it before you did. I saw it on TV one day, and I'm like, what am I watching? And it was really, really, really good.
Yeah.
And if you go on IMDb, it'll the synopsis they've got on there is a sexually frustrated suburban father has a midlife crisis after becoming infatuated with his daughter's best friend. And I mean, he does everything from like start to work out, to like smoking weed, quitting his job,
and it's
his quit job scene when he quits his job was one of the best scenes in the movie.
Yeah,
because he walks away. I was watching it the other day, just that scene because I was looking at like some of the best movie quit scenes.
Mm-hmm.
That made the list on the top 10, and it said he walked away with like full like a full pension or whatever. Like he walked away with money.
Yeah.
And it was super because he pretty much blackmailed him, and it was super funny.
Yep.
But this movie has Kevin Spacey in it. It's got I'm trying to think of some of the other ones that I know are really really popular. Who was the girl? Thorna Birch. Yeah, there was a lot of really good a lot of really good actors and actresses in this movie. A lot of them, it's those people that you see their face and you know who they are.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good movie.
But Chase just
no.
He's got that great humor and everything. Like he's done wonderful work in the past, but he's
a good actor.
I was gonna say I just don't see him I don't see him as the right choice for like that is a very nuanced performance because again you are walking a very fine line. It is a suburban dad midlife crisis lusting over a teen. You have to walk a very fine line in order to make us find that compelling. So.
Well, and it's also a dad. Chevy Chase would be a grandpa.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at him even when that movie came out. He was a lot older.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know who else is older that they wanted to replace?
Who?
They wanted to have Sean Connery in Lord of the Rings.
Stop right there. Absolutely not.
Yes.
No.
He could do it.
Nope.
He could do it.
Nope.
Yes, he could.
He is no Ian McKellen.
He could do it. He could play Gandalf. I believe in him.
No. I'd have a hard time with that accent. I'm not gonna lie.
I love him.
I do love Sean Connery. I think
he was
a
one
great
of my
actor. I just don't see him.
He was one of my favorite One of my favorite James Bonds.
Mhm.
Him and Roger Moore.
Yeah.
Um, here's one for you. They wanted to have Katie Holmes as Buffy the Vampire Slayer instead of Sarah Michelle Gellar.
I don't know how I feel about that one.
I couldn't see it because I watched Dawson's Creek and I couldn't imagine.
Mhm.
No, I couldn't see it. Plus, Sarah did a really good job with that movie, or with that not movie, the TV show.
Mhm.
Um, that I don't think you could replace her with anybody and it would be okay.
I was gonna say Geller is a really fine actress. Like I've enjoyed a lot of her work, and I think she. I don't know for something like I've never seen it, but from my understanding, Buffy is
A Vampire Slayer.
yes, I got that much, but it's I guess in some ways it's got its own little corner in geekdom and uh different fandoms and whatnot, and I think she plays off very nicely
Right.
in those circles. Like she is able to use her fame, she's able to play off with the audience very well. I don't know if I could see that with Katie Holmes from what I've seen of her. So
Yeah, I just couldn't see it. You know what else I couldn't see?
who?
Anne Hathaway in Silver Linings Playbook. Like I love Anne Hathaway and I think she's an
Yeah,
awesome actress, but I don't know if I could see her in that movie. And I haven't seen the movie, but I've heard that Jennifer Lawrence does a really good job in that movie.
it's a yeah no Silver Linings is really good. Part of me though wonders, because for me, I think what works so well, what makes that movie work, is that chemistry between Bradley Cooper and Jennifer Lawrence. Like, and to me, that's where this one brings in that question: where okay, if you had Anne Hathaway, would she have been better with Jennifer Lawrence? I don't know. I think both are very
You
fine
mean would she
actors.
be better with
Well,
Bradley Cooper?
that would be my question. Would she be better, in Jennifer Lawrence's role? Maybe, but would she have had the same chemistry with Bradley Cooper? If you switched out the pair completely and had someone else, Anne Hathaway against someone else other than Bradley Cooper, maybe that would be an even better mix than what we had. I'm not sure, but I think that to me that's the only thing because Jennifer Lawrence, I do like a lot of her stuff, but at the same time, I don't think she's the greatest actress in the world. She phones it in sometimes, so um, I don't think she did that in Silver Linings. But again, I think the chemistry that she had with Bradley Cooper, those two worked really well together in that movie.
Right.
So
You know what would be a great replacement?
what?
Cher in the Addams Family. I mean, she just looks the part all the time.
She does look the part, yes.
She's
Yeah.
she's creepy and kooky and altogether spooky. I'm the Addams Family. Da 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 da. Okay. No, but literally they have a side by side picture, and she looks like she could play
Morticia.
Morticia.
Yeah.
Like spot on. It's creepy. Like she's even got the pale face.
Mm-hmm.
It's
But Cher has that very distinct voice. Like I love Cher, but like she's got that distinct voice. I don't know if she could have that spooky voice, I guess, to her, that drawl voice. Um,
I think she could. I think she does.
maybe so.
Um, this is actually a replacement that I would want to see just to see how well it would come out.
Mm-hmm.
But they wanted to put Henry Winkler was originally casted for Grease
Mm-hmm.
as Danny, and I think that would have been really cool, especially since he played the Fonz. So he already had the look.
Yeah.
And I mean, if they really wanted to get away with it, they could make it like, yeah, I mean, all he'd have to do is act like the Fonz, and he's pretty much got, you know, that's his character. You know what I mean? Like, isn't that pretty much how John Travolta did it?
Can the Fonz sing though? I don't know.
I don't know, maybe.
Because that'd be a deal breaker for me. So you're going to get someone who can't sing in Grease.
Yeah, I think he could. I don't know. He probably could. I mean,
Hmm.
with Hollywood these days, they like I said, Joaquin Phoenix couldn't sing for the Johnny Cash movie,
Yeah.
and so they worked with him with vocal coaches. And like I said, it seemed like they were getting nowhere. And they went the first day of filming, he just belted out this song, and they're like, "Oh my god!"
But there's a certain level of natural ability in that, even with vocal training. I
Right.
could have all the vocal training in the world, and I would still not be able to sing
I
well.
don't believe that.
So,
I believe anybody can sing. Um, you know what? Not everybody can do though.
what?
Play the gladiator, especially Mel Gibson. I could not see him in they originally casted him as Maximus, and I couldn't see it.
No.
Russell Crowe did a fantastic job.
Mel Gibson's like a weird dude. So he gets it. He can do the rage fest well. We've seen that on and off screen.
Right,
So
right.
like he could technically do that. Maybe that's what the producers were thinking when they originally wanted him. But I think yeah, Crow is he he was able to tone it down a little bit more, where it's like it is someone who is frustrated in his position, who is, you know, wants revenge, but is, I guess, a little less active in seeking it. Like he's active, he wants to kill the Emperor, but it's not like I said that rage fest where that's all Mel Gibson would
Right.
be. So
You know, I think we're on a roll because there's a couple right in a row that are actually really good.
hmm
Um, like Molly Ringwald, I think she'd be pretty good. They wanted to put her in Pretty Woman. Although I think Julia Roberts is irreplaceable,
yeah,
I think you know I think Molly Ringwald would have brought a certain like she would have probably done it a little bit differently,
yeah,
but I don't see it being a bad movie either way. There we go. We could have Molly Ringwald and Al Pacino in Pretty Woman.
that would be a different movie. That would be a very different movie.
You know what would not be a different movie?
What?
If Sarah Michelle Gellar played in Clueless instead of Alicia Silverstone. Because I feel like I've seen Sarah Michelle Gellar play like the
Kind of the airhead role.
the airhead role before, and I'm pretty sure it was kind of the same thing.
Clueless, that's where she ends up with her. Is that the one where she ends up with her stepbrother?
Yeah,
Ian?
yeah.
Yeah, that's a weird relationship. Absolutely not. That alone turned me off from that movie. Like I saw it, I'm like, that's weird. I can't do this. So, anyways.
Anyways, yeah, no, I like Clueless. I thought it was a good movie. I think I didn't like it as much as I liked um Skyfall, but
hmm
I liked it.
Okay.
Speaking of Skyfall, Daniel Craig in James Bond. I don't know why he's on this list. Apparently they wanted him to be. Oh, they offered him. Reportedly, they offered him 150 million to play James Bond again, and he turned it down. Um, but he's. I think they said that. I don't know. I thought I heard that that was. Yeah, this rumor was widely disputed by the studio executives and Craig himself. See, but that's not replacing. He just turned down a role. Well, no,
Yeah.
I guess it is turning down roles.
Well, the thing is, well, Daniel Craig has come out recently. He was on Colbert's show, The Late Show.
Right.
And he did confirm he will be in a fifth James Bond movie.
Right.
So, but this is after he has like gone on record and saying he would rather like slash his wrists than make another James Bond.
Yeah, but
movie,
I think it's one of those things where making a movie is such a lengthy process.
hmm
It becomes so much of your life for a while that by the end you're like, I never want to do that again.
Well,
And then you
mhm.
you know you take a break from it, and then they ask you to do it again, and you'll actually do it again. But
Yeah.
when they asked him originally, he was in the mindset he's like, no, not doing it. Because he was just done.
Well, the thing is with Craig, what he's said, at least on